my idea was, I just want a name. I wanted so we can cut glass, like razor sharp.
Razor sharp.
Yeah, well, when I close my eyes, I see this thing. It's like this big sign. And the name is in like bright blue neon lights with like purple outline. And this name is just so bright and so sharp that the sign, it just blows up because the name is just so powerful.
Oh, dude, are you hosting tonight?
Yeah, for Kelsey Cook.
Nice. Yeah, you got this whole weekend?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whole weekend to try to convince her that he's the one, not Chad Daniels.
Yeah, I mean, me and Chad Daniels, I'd say looks-wise, we're not too far off from each other.
He had like really good shape and then had some kids.
Yeah, well, and then also...
First off, Chad Daniels is not in really good shape.
His shape.
I would guarantee you I mean, Chad Daniels is shorter than me. I think we probably weigh the same amount.
I bet
We're the same weight.
I bet he benches more.
Get the fuck out.
I bet he could beat you in a 40.
I think for the rest of the year on Chad Daniels being able to have that.
Well, good. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to arrange a fucking ringer match where we're going to take your money and split it amongst each other because Willie the Bull, will be in a throuple.
Well, that's the thing is Willie the Bull, maybe now that she's married, it's the perfect time.
Oh, yeah. It's like, and I'm kind of an experienced bull if you want that.
Yeah. It's kind of my thing. I mean, listen, I don't offer my services, but if you ask.
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine that? You, Kelsey Cook, and Chad Daniels?
Management for you, I can talk to your husband.
Yeah. You're fucking Kelsey in the green room and sending a video to Chad Daniels?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite clips of all time. Fucking Kodak Black.
I hope so.
I hope so. It's Strowman, like, we hyping him up.
Yeah, well, I mean, dreams do come true, I heard.
I was just really chopping it up on the phone. I ain't never thought of sleep on the phone with a girl before.
I mean, what happened to the boy who suddenly got everything he ever wanted?
Fucking named himself Chad
Daniels. He named himself Chad Daniels?
It's only a stage name.
Whoa! But that was when that's when
that was
he
a
made
cool stage name that he came up with. Chad Daniels.
I'm Chad Daniels.
He's like, I got this idea for a name. I see it in big glowing lights. Chad Daniels. That's a great name.
I think you're going places. Dude, I was listening to the most recent Matt and Shane. And they had on, what's her name? The black lady from the roast.
I've been seeing clips that looked actually like a good interview, and she was
great.
Like taking the chance to really go to bat, kind of like Andy. I mean, basically, that whole thing is just like a sneak diss on Chelsea Handler for being such a cunt about this whole thing.
Sure. Well, and she really led the interview because they're not really interview guys; they're just chop it up guys. And so she kind of took advantage of all right, well, I'm going to make the clips then. We're going to talk about this, and we'll talk about that. And they're all, they all had a good time doing it. But one of the things she said was, because Shane getting into acting, he's like, people keep seeing me as John Candy. She's like, John Candy, I don't see it. She's like, I see more of a Burt Reynolds for you.
Oh.
She was like, you need to remake Smokey and the Bandit. But starting to see Shane in his Burt Reynolds element. I can kind of start to see it.
Yeah, like sort of the attitude.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine him in the Boogie Nights, like we were just talking about?
Shane Gillis in the longest yard, except he's not a quarterback; he's the offensive tackle.
Fuck her in the ass.
Fuck her in the ass.
Fuck her in the ass. All right, well.
I just love how Burt Reynolds hated that movie too.
Yeah, crazy.
And was like an asshole the whole time.
Well, it's like, because even if he hated the movie, he would think he at least would like his parts.
No, he just thought Paul Thomas Anderson was a prick. Which I think he kind of was.
Sure.
Like, it was like Paul Thomas Anderson, like the youngest and like cockiest he'd ever been.
Do you think now he looks back on it being like, I guess he was right?
Oh, no.
He watches one battle after another and he's like, all right, I guess I give it up.
Mm-mm.
He's like, why wasn't I in one battle after another? He would have been great in it.
Burt Reynolds is Lockjaw.
I was actually thinking in the Benicio part, but Lockjaw would be great for him too.
Burt Reynolds as in the role of a lifetime as a Mexican.
Well, I can just see him like kind of swaggering through the hallways in the same kind of way.
Yeah.
Like just the so casual, not giving a fuck.
I bet Burt Reynolds, like when that movie came out, he'd be at like dinners and people would be like, "Oh, that movie, have you seen it? Like, I've heard it's really good." He's just like, "That guy's a prick."
Review over.
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson, that guy's a fag.
Yeah. Well, he did have his ways, I guess. Yeah. Well, he did have his ways, I guess. I always think of Burt Reynolds in Deliverance.
Yeah.
And I think he had this one line that was just like, it was so out of like it didn't make any context in the movie or anything. It was just kind of a line out of nowhere. He said, the guy was like, "Do you have any, you're driving real recklessly. You have any insurance?" He's like, "Insurance? I don't believe in it."
Dude, the scene where they're like scaling the riverbank.
Yeah, and he did all those stunts.
Yeah.
He did, and he didn't. I think he didn't have insurance and didn't believe in it, and they just
the filmmakers came to them and were like, "Hey, we just kind of like need you guys to be careful."
Like you were just not going to be careful. You were just not going to be careful. But yeah, imagine Shane in Deliverance. Squeal like a pig. He'd be great at that.
I picture Shane as one of the bad guys in Deliverance.
Oh, he's playing the banjo.
Yeah, because you need a retard.
Yeah, you need a couple of retards to be gawked at along the way. That would be great. I think he would say yes to that.
They just like found that kid too.
Yeah. Yeah, that kid had crazy eyes.
I actually don't know if he could. I feel like I might have heard that kid actually can't really play the banjo.
Yeah, no way that kid can play the banjo like that. I think he can play it a little bit, but he can't like play it like the movie.
Yeah. He looked a little like he had a little too much water on the brain for all that.
Water on the brain. That's so old school. A little water on the brain, if you know what I mean. I actually don't even know what that's, or I think that's like a literal thing.
What?
Like, I think water on the brain is like a specific like brain thing that happens where like water actually, like, I think it's like pre-embryonic fluid or something like that gets in your brain.
Yeah, kid's a water brain.
He's a water brain. But the thing is, they kind of, yeah, it's sloshing around up there a little bit.
Yeah, like makes like that's one where just at a base level, it's like I can see how that would make you stupid. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to get water in my engine.
Yeah, your brain's floating around in a fucking bowl of fluid.
Yeah, I want a hard brain.
Yeah, your brain's all waterlogged.
Yeah, not ideal.
But our brains are wet. You know? But your brain's not dry.
I'm actually not. I mean, on the very outside, I think it's got a membrane over it. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it wet.
Looks wet.
It does look juicy. I'll give it that.
Yeah, every time I've ever seen someone's brain, it looks wet.
Yeah, I guess if something's juicy, it's got to have some kind of wetness in it.
Yeah, it looks juicy and scrumptious.
Plump. You know, I always had this is so stupid, but I have a theory about brains. My own theory. So you know how they have all the wrinkles and stuff?
Uh-huh.
The science books claim that the reason brains have wrinkles is to maximize surface area. And I think that's wrong.
What do you think?
I think it's for something else. I don't think it really maximizes that much surface area. And so I don't really think that. I think there's a deeper cause to the structure.
Well, it's wrinkled because it's too dry. It needs more water on it.
There you go. It's like, or no, maybe it's got too much. It's like when your fingers prune up.
Oh, it's pruny. Your brain is pruny?
Your brain's kind of pruny.
You think there's a world where the brain should be smooth?
Yeah, smooth brain. I actually think that's more efficient.
I mean, if anyone had a smooth brain, I feel like it'd be you, Fitz.
Dude, you don't have no idea how much that means to me. I mean, hearing you say something like that really makes my day.
You sort of got a smooth brained vibe to you.
Yeah.
That's like one of
I'm kind of a smooth criminal kind of cat.
Yeah, like you hang out with your parents, like Fitz was born with a smooth brain, right?
Whoa, completely smooth like a marble.
Yeah, all the Fitzmores have smooth brains.
Yeah, it keeps us streamlined.
Yeah, you're like doing like the fucking like the brain version of foot binding.
Whoa, yeah, hold it back so it's like extra dense.
Yeah, we got to keep your brain taut so that it doesn't develop wrinkles.
Wasn't it like a native tribe or something that would like carry their babies on like a wooden plank is what they used as like a baby backpack, and it made like everybody in the village just the back of their heads flat.
Well, that's just a thing. Like you can't even like let your baby just like lie on its back too much.
Yeah, Russian babies who don't have pillows get flat heads. But I do wonder if that shapes your brain.
Jesus.
Probably does.
I can't fucking walk anywhere.
What's going on over there?
Frank has just been like underfoot this morning. He just keeps like getting like right where you're walking. We keep tripping,
and like I just kicked over his entire water hole.